Have you ever wondered why some companies or even some people just seem to effortlessly build this really loyal following?
Yeah, while others, they might have great products, great services even, but they just constantly struggle to get noticed.
Exactly. It's not always about being the biggest or like having the lowest price tag. It feels like something else is going on.
It really does. And you often hear explanations like, oh, it's great marketing, or maybe just luck, right place, right time. But those often feel incomplete.
They miss something deeper.
Yeah, something fundamental about, how we connect as humans, how communication really works.
And that's exactly what's explored in the book we're looking at today. It suggests that inspiring people, building real loyalty, it isn't about manipulation. It starts somewhere else entirely.
Right, somewhere much more powerful than just what you do. The book calls it the golden circle. Simple idea, really profound.
Okay, the golden circle. Let's unpack that a bit.
So picture 3 concentric circles. On the outside, you have what? Every single person, every organization knows what they do. The products they sell, the services they offer.
Sure, that's the easy part.
Then moving inward, you get Hey W. Some know how they do it. This might be their unique process, their selling proposition, what makes them special or different.
Okay, fewer know that clearly.
But right at the center, the core, that's the WHY. And this is where it gets interesting. Very few people or organizations can clearly articulate WHY they do what they do.
And the WHY isn't profit, right? The book is clear on that. Profit's a result.
Exactly. The WHY is your purpose, your cause, your core belief.
Yeah.
Why does your company exist? Why do you get out of bed in the morning? Why should anyone actually care?
And the central idea, the big takeaway from the book, is really people don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it.
Precisely. The what's, the products, the services, they just serve as the tangible proof of your WHY. They make the belief real.
So if people connect with the WHY, how do you consistently build that connection, build that trust? The book mentions 3 key things needed.
Yeah, 3 pillars, essentially. First is clarity of WHY. You absolutely have to know your WHY. If it's fuzzy to you, forget about anyone else getting it.
Makes sense. You can't communicate what you don't understand yourself.
Then number 2, the discipline of HLW. This is about, living your WHY. Are your actions, your values, your guiding principles, do they actually align with your stated purpose? It's about accountability.
So how you actually do things matters just as much as why you do them.
Absolutely.
No.
And the third pillar is consistency of what? Everything you put out there, the products, the services, the marketing, the company culture, everything needs to consistently reflect that WH and align with your HOWs.
Because that's what people see and interact with day to day, the what's.
Exactly. And if your what's feel disconnected from your supposed WHY, that breeds cynicism, distrust.
But when they are in balance, the clear WHY, the disciplined HOWs, the consistent what's.
That's when authenticity shines through. And authenticity, the book argues, is really the bedrock of trust and strong, lasting relationships.
It's such a powerful contrast to, manipulation, which the book also discusses.
Right. Things like dropping prices, running endless promotions, using fear or peer pressure, even just novelty. They might get you a sale today, a transaction.
But they don't build loyalty. They don't create that deep connection based on shared values or beliefs. And often they end up costing more in the long run, right? Stress, resources.
Totally. Look at the examples in the book. Apple is a classic one. Their WHY was always about challenging the status quo, empowering individuals, thinking differently.
And their products, their marketing, it all consistently screams that WHY. People aren't just buying a phone, they're buying into an identity, a belief.
That's why they line up. That's why they pay a premium. It's loyalty born from belief. Contrast that with, say, Dell trying to make MP3 players back in the day. They knew what, but the WHY wasn't there for that product line.
Or Southwest Airlines. Their WHY was about being the champion for the common person, making flying accessible, even fun.
Yeah. And their HOWs, low fares, quirky flight attendants, focusing on employee happiness and their what's. The actual service were perfectly aligned with that WHY. People loved them for it. And it wasn't just about the price.
The book even touches on Walmart, how Sam Walton's original WHY was deeply rooted in serving communities and believing in people.
And it suggests that maybe some later struggles happened when the focus shifted perhaps too heavily onto just the what low price is, making that original WHY feel a bit fuzzier.
So bringing this back to, you listening, how does this apply?
Well, understanding your own WHY, whether it's for your business or just your personal life, it acts like this incredible filter.
A filter for decisions?
Yeah, for decisions, for communication, it helps you attract people, employees, customers, partners, friends who resonate with your core beliefs. It fosters connections that are deeper, more meaningful, and frankly, more resilient.
So it shifts the focus from just trying to sell features or benefits.
To inviting people into a shared world, a shared belief. It's about showing up consistently.
So ultimately, building that kind of deep trust, it isn't just about having the best product or the lowest price.
Not at all. It's about consistently demonstrating what you believe through absolutely everything you do.
Which really leaves us all with a pretty powerful question to think about, doesn't it?
Definitely.
What is your core WHY? And maybe more importantly, how consistently do your actions actually prove that WHY to the world around you?
Something to really mull over. It changes how you see things.
It certainly does. Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks, everyone.